WCSR is partnering with the Hillsdale County Farm Bureau to celebrate National Ag Week, which is March 17th through the 23rd, a holiday set aside by the Agriculture Council of America, celebrating and acknowledging the agricultural industry and the role that it plays in stabilizing the economy, being a source of abundant food, fiber, and renewable products, as well as stable jobs and careers. I'm Juli Morgan, and today I'm visiting with Steve Meckley. Good morning, Steve.
Good morning. It's a pleasure.
So first of all, for those who don't know, please tell us about Meckley's Flavor Fruit Farm.
Sure. We have an orchard and bakery up in the northeast corner of the county, way up in Somerset Township. My parents started that in 1956, and I was fortunate enough to take that over it's been 10 years ago. And we have, of course, we do a brewery. We have beers and hard ciders, as well as, fresh cider. And we really fall under a kind of a unique umbrella, called agritainment. And so folks come out and they make a destination out of our place. And we service up to 3,000 to 5,000 people a day, in the fall during our main season. And we're open year-round now, which is a change from when my folks, ran it 40 years ago. It's a lot of fun. It's work. You have to enjoy what you do, and you'll never work a day in your life. So I never have to worry about being bored. There's always, just fun and excitement on the farm.
That is one of the places, because I grew up in Jerome, which is just down the road from you, is one of the places I spent many a day as a child. So I have a lot of fond memories of Meckley's.
Well, that's awesome.
Way back in the day.
Well, and that, honestly, and that's been one of the things that for us, County Farm Bureau has been instrumental in trying to preserve local farms and, keeping small farmers in business. Fortunately, we've been able to take a little bit different model than some of my friends that are either past board members like myself or on the board currently. And we sell direct to the consumer, which has its advantages and disadvantages, having the public come to the farm. But we like to say that we've created, we're in our 67th year of business. And a lot of folks have, we've got 4 generations of customers that have come out to the farm.
And how many generations of family are serving at the farm right now?
We are in our 3rd. So my children are actively involved in the business as well.
Is that exciting for you as a parent to see that?
Oh, 100%. You only hope that your kids will follow in your footsteps, but you never want to push them. And I know I had to leave, and I actually went to work for Gordon Food Service over in the Detroit market after college, and it wasn't until experiencing that I came back home and realized, what a great opportunity I had right there at home.
What is one thing that you think is the most important for the community to know about agriculture?
I think that folks need to engage local farmers and get real, what I would call true factual information about farming. I know all of us in the farm community, we tend to get a little frustrated whether we're talking about irrigation wells or we're talking about herbicide runoff or, any number of issues that are faced, in terms of ecological impacts from farming. And I think that if you sit down and there's not one farmer that I know, and myself personally, that would ever want to do anything detrimental to our ground is really our future, our family's future. And so just, engage them and ask, questions and get educated on really what's going on.
What do you see for the future of agriculture?
Well, I'll tell you, labor is a big issue, and automation is already here. But I think that more farmers are finding that, selling back, it's kind of come full circle, in my opinion. There's a lot more farmers that are selling direct to the consumer. I think that's great because it gets people closer to their source of their food, and they can understand where their food truly comes from as opposed to, a box or an aisle in a grocery store.
How does the Hillsdale County Farm Bureau support local farmers, and how can they get involved?
At the state and national level, Farm Bureau has done an amazing job of helping, keep legal fees and the right to farm and different things like that at the forefront, not only at a local level but on a political level and everything else, because it really, we're fighting right now for our way of living, and it doesn't take much to just look across the pond at what's going on in Europe right now. And I think that the Farm Bureau has taken a proactive approach in making sure that farmers understand what their responsibilities are, and helping them to navigate some of those things in the event that they find themselves under fire for whatever reason it might be.
Steve Meckley, thanks for joining us this morning.
It's a pleasure.
Before we close, I just want to mention that the Hillsdale County Farm Bureau is giving away a basket full of locally made food products. You just go to their Hillsdale County Facebook page to learn how you can sign up for that drawing. That's going to be given away on Monday. And don't forget to thank a farmer this week. Steve, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Families give up a lot when they're in agriculture. Is that correct?
We do. It's I like to say we work hard, but we play harder. So it's our pleasure.
Well, you are appreciated, and this is all part of our celebration with the Hillsdale County Farm Bureau during National Ag Week on 92.1 WCSR.